my first true solo flight in a couple of years. I've gone solo before. The last 2 times I've gone solo, I've had my dad with me. He's also a pilot. Now, I was flying the plane. He wasn't instructing me. I was the pilot in control, but mentally, there's always a little bit of relief when you're flying with a fellow pilot. Because if something goes wrong and you can't figure it out, well, then you have someone to turn to and say, well, what do you think the issue is? And then you can kind of discuss it. But then when you're solo, it's like everything is on you. And like I've gone solo before. I think I have over 40 hours solo. Like I have my private pilot's license. I've gone on long cross countries. I guess the lack of confidence is really just coming from my lack of being solo in recent history. But today is just going to be solo circuits, and when I checked the weather before I left home, the wind was like maybe 5 knots from 180, clouds were 11,000 feet, so I honestly could not have picked a better day. Although I'm feeling a little nervous, I'm just going to stay focused, really give this task my full attention and make the most of it. I think this is going to be a good flight. I did bring my GoPro, so I'll try to get some in-flight footage. So I'm sitting in the parking lot of the grocery store right now, but before I go in, I just want to quickly talk about the flight. It wasn't the best flight I've ever done. It wasn't the worst flight. I'm still very much training to be a commercial pilot. I'm not a commercial pilot yet, so not every flight goes perfectly, and that's okay. This, as I mentioned before, was my very first true solo flight in a very long time, and hilariously, the winds decided that they were going to come out of the south today instead of the west, meaning instead of flying circuits on 26, the runway, I have flown circuits on for the last 4 months. Instead, I was flying circuits on runway 16, the runway I have not flown in probably over a year. So that was a really great change of pace. You know, it was a little uncomfortable at first, trying to make sure your sight picture is okay, even while using an unfamiliar runway. And everything went well. The touch and goes were perfectly fine. With every touch and go, it got a little softer, a little better, a little more a little cleaner. But it wasn't one of those flights where you leave and you're like, I'm on top of the world, because I did make some mistakes I noticed, mistakes I will improve on next time, and that's what flying's about. It's not about being perfect. No one's born a pilot. This is a difficult skill to learn, and you can only learn a skill through practice, and so that's what I'm doing. Now, like I mentioned, I'm at the grocery store. I'm gonna grab some groceries, and I'm gonna go to a seafood place to grab some oysters. Logan and I are going to be watching Canada versus USA hockey game, so I'm really excited for that. So anyways, let's go. This is so fucking funny. So don't do this. Sometimes I'll park downtown and never in a city parking space, but in those parking lots that are parking goes, but not parking goes, that's not the brand. Anyways, I'll park there and yeah, I'll get a ticket, but I don't pay them because they're not real. But the way they place this ticket, I didn't notice it when I first got it, so I just jumped in the car and started driving. Then I was like, oops, a ticket. But then I get to my destination and my mind is thinking about what I have to do at my destination. I forget to grab the ticket, so I've been driving around with this ticket on my windshield for 2 days. It's right there. But it's kind of like when you go through a door and you forget why you went into that room. It's like I get out of my car, I exit my door, and I'm like, well, I'm here to go fly or go to the grocery store, and all thoughts that I had while behind this windshield just evaporate, and I keep forgetting to grab that ticket. Good morning. It is the freaking weekend. It's Saturday, and today is honestly going to be peak weekend activities. We got brunch, we got the farmer's market, we got hanging out with my mom, we got going out with some friends. It's gonna be a fun day. Just finished breakfast, then ran to the grocery store. Breakfast was so good. If you're ever in Edmonton, go to Under the High Wheel. 10 out of 10. It is my favorite spot. What do you think, Mom?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. And now we have a couple hours before the nail appointment, so I think we're gonna go to this pottery place, check it out, maybe hit the farmer's market, and just enjoy this beautiful day. It feels like spring.
Beautiful.
We've decided that we don't have enough time to go to the farmer's market, so instead we're gonna go to a little health food store and take a look around there before we get our nails done. I'm so excited. Koila was a massive success. They had a bunch of stuff on sale, and they have like the phone number points program, so I gave them my phone number and I got $25 off. So my grand total was $15. I'll show you the haul when I get home. It was like, hell yeah. Off to the nail appointment. We're gonna show the nails, the before. All right, let's go. So nails went so incredible. This was Mom's first time at Salon White Blue.
It's great.
They do Ukrainian manicures. There's so much attention to detail. I actually got my nails done at this salon before I went to Spain. And I was in Spain for just over 2 weeks in salt water almost every day, and I didn't lose a single nail. Like, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, they sure do.
Back from hanging out with my mom. That was such a lovely morning and afternoon. My family does not live in the same city as me, so whenever she comes to town, it's always such a treat. But we've said goodbye. She's going to see one of her girlfriends, and I'm home now. I'm gonna do this little Kolia haul for you, and then I'm going to take advantage of this gorgeous day. It is in the positives right now. Like, I think it's like +3 or +5 degrees Celsius. Like, it has not been in the positives for weeks, if not months. Like, we are just finishing a spout of like -30. So it really does feel like spring. To start this haul, crystallized ginger. Logan loves this stuff and I enjoy it too. 100% cotton washcloths. I've been needing a new mascara, so I'm gonna try the RMS Beauty Straight Up Volumizing Peptide Mascara. I tend to gravitate towards more natural brands. Why? I value that stuff. I know, ironic, I just got my nails done. Not very natural. I'm not perfect, but I try to make good decisions. It doesn't always happen, but I think of these as little treats. 2 soaps from Alberta Naturals. I got a new lip balm from Living Libations. Then my sister-in-law for Christmas spoiled me with a bunch of tallow-based products. 2 of those products were lip balms, one of which I accidentally washed, the other I accidentally lost, but when I did have them, I did really enjoy them. So I got a new tallow lip balm in the scent flavor Cinnamon Hearts. A Jane Iredale compact. Wow! Hey, there you are. Jane Iredale makeup. You can only buy the refills. They don't come with the actual case. You have to buy that separately. It kind of sucks. I know it's to be more sustainable. That was everything. Now I'm going to make myself coffee and take advantage of this beautiful day before I have to start getting ready for our little night out tonight. Woo.